Hi, Charlene. I'm just creating this quick movie to give you a quick tour of the K2 Builder. So this is the design that I've started for you. So when you log in, you would just click on the thumbnail, which would then launch the Builder tool. So I've selected the color of the old site, and this is something that can be modified very easily. If you just click on it, you'll see section color, and then you can go to more and you can actually put in a specific hex code in that area. But as you can see, I've already set the color. So, um, so what I've done here is, oops, that color got messed up. Um, okay, so what I've done here is I've imported a bunch of your header images here, and you'll see that I just left this portion so that you can easily go in and edit it. So what you would do is you just click on it and then edit title, and then you can type in a new title here. So very simple. Um, and then the body content area. So what I've done is I've structured um, the title here, your text, your welcoming text, the image, and then there's a view calendar button, which would lead to a page that you'll have to create with a calendar. You can, of course, go in and add additional content by clicking on that plus, the blue plus, and then you can select from all sorts of different content areas. So you can kind of experiment with these, and these layouts can be used for any purpose. Like for example, this one, the team layout. What you would want to do is when you're looking at layouts, you would just look at the elements on this layout. So this one has a picture that can be replaced, and then it has a title, another title, and body copy. So let me just select this really quickly here, and I'll kind of explain what I'm referring to here. So this image can easily be replaced by just left clicking on it and selecting a new icon or image to upload it with. And then you have this area that's a title. Title is unformatted text, so you can, of course, select a different font. I set the font to Open Sans, which is what you had on your old site, and then you would just you can change the font color by clicking, selecting from this color palette, which is your existing color palette, or if you wanted a custom color, you can, just pick a custom color. Um, and this section here is the most flexible. You want to, when you're copying over content from your existing website, you want to make sure to use the edit body tag, because what this will do is it will bring in formatting. Here, I'll just give you kind of a quick example. I'm off screen, I'm just copying some content that you have on your old site here. And then I'm just going to go in, double click on this, and then I'll copy this. You'll notice that um, text is kind of overlapping because this is a small area. You can change the space between the words by clicking on this section here. If you wanted to change the background from this tan color to white, you'll see that this text blends in a lot better. There's obviously some work that would have to be done in this area. Normally you wouldn't have a font that big in such a small area. Um, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete this particular stripe. And in order to do that, you'll notice these tools on the right-hand side that will allow you to do that. If you hover over the red X, it's outlining the area that you're about to delete, and then you would just click on it. It's going to ask you for a confirmation, so you'd click yes. Um, so I'm just going to quickly show you how to manage pages. So you would hover over the home area and then go to manage pages, and you'll see that I've created an inner page. So if you wanted to create another page, what you can do, and if you didn't want to start completely from scratch, you would click new page, select the About Us page as a template, And I'll just call this page Contact Us. Add page. It's going to ask you if you want to add the page to the navigation. I believe we already have this page on the navigation bar, so I'm going to select later. And you'll see that this page is already on the navigation, but it's not linked to anything. So this is indicating the page that you're on. So you would just obviously change this title to Contact Us. And then the next thing that you'd want to do is link the page. So I left clicked on it, going to this purple tab that says Link To, and then you would select Page. And then I'm clicking on the Contact Us page. Now this page is linked to the Contact Us page. And then these are the areas that you would use. Again, the body, I'll do that again. The body element, the edit body portion is the most flexible out of all these options. Like for example, this option is a title, edit subtitle. This is not going to allow you to copy in pre-formatted content. So I'm pulling that same content from your homepage, putting it in here. You'll see that it strips all the content, all the formatting that is. Now, if I were to take the same copy and then put it in a body tag, you'll see that it's formatted nicely. It has, your specific font sizes and color. So in order to do that, you'd use the body tag. Just a few things on different stripes. And again, we have movies that will walk you through this entire process, but there's a bunch of different layouts that you can choose from. You'll see that this copy is center aligned. If you wanted to use this stripe and you wanted to place a picture on the right-hand side, for example, you would select this option. And you'll see that the content kind of shifted a little too close to this border. So what you would do is you'd go to the Pro settings, and then you just adjust the padding on that area. And you'll see that you can, of course, shift it over to the right or shift it over to the left. And then there's just a bunch of different options that you can experiment with here. If you wanted to make the content width larger, you can certainly do that as well. Now, if you're happy with that, you would just go ahead and click X, and the builder auto saves. So it's something that it does very often, so you don't have to worry about saving. So to upload an image, what you would do is you would just left click, select the image that you want to upload. And then you'll notice that when the image gets uploaded, it covers the entire screen, and that's a setting. You would just go to crop, and then you'll see that you can select the option that says contain. And what contain will allow you to do is it will allow you to resize it. You can actually move it around a little bit, within this box area. So, and then once you're happy with the position, you would click done. And then there's, some other image options. There's filters. This is a black and white image. So if you wanted to, just add a color on top of it, you can certainly do that. And then there's, different filters like I mentioned. Okay, so hopefully this is helpful, and I'll include some additional how-to movies as well. Thanks again.